Hello YouTube, and first of all let me say a happy Yule to those of you who celebrate Yule, and a Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate Christmas, and a happy Kwanzaa for those of you who celebrate Kwanzaa, and a happy holidays for everyone else. I know there's a lot of holidays that happen in December around this time, so I don't have time to mention them all, so I figure happy holidays will cover most of you guys, right? Anyway, people have been emailing me here on YouTube and they want me to post a video on my interpretation on Yule and Christmas. So this is a video for you guys. Now, as most of you know, Yule happens on December the 21st or sometimes December 22nd, and it's the time where night triumphs the day. And basically it's the winter solstice, and the winter solstice happens when we have the most night. This is the time where it's the longest night of the year pretty much, and it's a time that I really like. I don't necessarily buy into the commercialization of Christmas during this time of the year. You know, actually, to tell you the truth, it really sickens me. I've been seeing ads for Christmas in October, which is, I think, is sort of ridiculous, you know. But anyway, it's the time where we have more dark than light, and it's a good time for me to do a lot of shamanic work. I work with the gods, I work with the spirits more this time of the year, because I think there's more of a chance to channel with these beings and to commune with these beings during this time of the year, because there's more dark than light. And when there's more darkness, there's a little less activity a lot of times, so you're able to make that phone call, or that spiritual phone call, to your deceased relatives or the spirits or whoever you want to communicate with. It's better during this time of the year. Now, the tradition I study under, we're taught that the veil is always thin, which it is for those of us who are more shamanic in our practice. The veil is almost thin, but I can't help but to admit that this during this time of the year, things are a little easier. You know, you are able to get through to your loved ones who are no longer with us better during this time of the year. And during this time of the year is also a reminder of the death and rebirth cycle. Especially, we definitely see that here living in Michigan, where we get a lot of cold. The winters here are very brutal, you know, and they're brutal and beautiful at the same time, you know. And one of the psychological things that society pushes during this time of the year, and it's really a form of magic when you look at it, psychological magic, is they convince everyone that snow is beautiful and snow is a good thing, which I guess in a sense it is, but you know, when you're trying to drive somewhere, your thoughts about snow is not so what's the word I want to use? You're not glad to see the snow, I'll put it to you that way. But if you hear songs like "Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow," or songs that celebrate the snow this time of the year, it sort of takes the sting out of waking up in the morning and seeing your car covered with snow and knowing that you have to do a lot of shoveling, you know, especially when you have to go somewhere. Um, you have to go to work, or you have to be at a party or whatever, you know, during this time of the year. It kind of sucks in a way. But as I said before, when you have those, you know, certain songs, even, you know, if they tend to be Christmas songs, it does help to a certain degree. And even though I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas, I do like caroling. So during this time of the year, if I come across some carolers, they don't bother me that much, even though they're singing Christmas songs or whatever. But that's just my take on it. Now, we're taught in this society that Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ, which it wasn't. No one knows when Jesus Christ was born. No one knows what the Christmas star was. You have all these programs on the History Channel and on similar channels talking about the Christmas star. No one really knows if there was a Christmas star, and no one knows what that Christmas star was, if it even happened. So it's all speculation. December December 25th is really Mithra's birthday. It's not Jesus' birthday. Like I said, no one knows when he was born. So, and a lot of times it kind of makes me laugh when I hear people saying that Jesus is the reason for the season. No, Jesus is not the reason for the season. The reason for the season is if you trace the history back, it goes back to Mithra more so than Jesus. But people have been celebrating these holidays, similar to Christmas, for ages, way before Christianity. So, and that's the spirit of this time of the year that I attune myself to. Because, basically the whole commercialization of Christmas, really sickens me. And I do not support that in one bit. Um, I'll buy Christmas presents for friends and loved ones, but this whole commercialization of Christmas, with Santa Claus and you know all that, um, I just cannot get into it. I do like the Christmas lights when you drive around town and you see people who basically go out of their way to decorate their homes. I think that's really cool. There's this one house in my area where this guy, his his Christmas lighting is so elaborate that he has this tree and he posts his electric bill on there, and it's like outrageous, and it's like this guy must has be rich or has some money stashed away, especially for this time of the year, because his whole house, his fence, everything is just lit up with just all kinds of Christmas ornaments and decorations and whatnot. So it's really spectacular. It actually when you see it from a distance and you start to get close up to it, it almost hurts your eyes to look at it because it's so bright and whatnot. So that's the type of thing that I like. And when people drive by this house, they have to get out their car and look. It's that spectacular. So that part of Christmas I like, but like I said, the whole Santa Claus and things of that nature, doesn't do it for me. As I've said before, it's a time where there's more darkness than light. It's a time for soul searching. It's a time to get together with friends and family, both Yule and Christmas. So that's what I celebrate. Getting together with friends and family, going to concerts, personal introspection, things along that nature. That's what I support. And that's the way I see Christmas. And Yule also. The whole commercialization of Christmas, I don't buy into it. Especially nowadays where you could work on Christmas at various jobs and make time and a half. That's my way of sort of, giving the finger to society. Anyway, until next time, I'm running out of time. Love is the law. Merry Christmas.